Hi there, I'm Patsy Thompson and welcome to the second volume of Ruler Work for the Sit-Down Quilter. In our first DVD, we covered the basics of ruler work and you gained experience in using both curved and straight line rulers. I'm going to assume that you already know the information from that first volume DVD and will spring from that foundation to move on to larger ruler work concepts here. I'll be doing all the demos as a sit-down quilter, but there'll be very good information that's very useful for you whether you're a sit-down quilter or a long-arm quilter who's working on a frame system. We originally conceived of this DVD to cover a wide range of ruler work applications, from complex border designs to ruler work feathered wreaths to complex designs to fill complex empty spaces on a given quilt. Once we started, though, we realized it was impossible to cram that much information in one DVD, so we had to rethink the best way to impart these concepts to you to build your ruler work foundation. Now, in my own experience, ruler work is really all about creating a ruler work framework on my quilt top and then going back in and later filling in some type of free motion quilted design inside of that ruler work framework. This holds true whether I'm building a framework for a border or for a circular feathered wreath design or for some type of oddly shaped ruler work design that is custom filling an unusual shape on a quilt. In each of these scenarios, I am taking a piece of real estate on the quilt top and then subdividing that real estate using my rulers and then filling in portions of those subdivisions. It really is just that simple. On this DVD, we are going to focus exclusively on creating complex arced swag ruler work border designs. This will teach you how to create beautiful border designs, but more importantly, it will cement your skills in subdividing quilt real estate that lies along the straight line edge of a border zone. Learning these skills will enable you to learn more complex ruler work designs in other applications that we can cover in future DVDs. So here's what we'll be learning on this DVD. We'll start off by quickly reviewing the two types of ruler work channels, as these will be the basis of every single design we encounter. Next, we'll learn to create a complex compound border swag design that features multiple parallel channels of different widths. Once that framework has been created, we'll learn how to fill those channels with traditional feather-based designs, and then we'll learn how to fill those same channels with more unconventional designs, leaving our border swag design with a completely different look. After that, we'll move to a new border swag design that mixes tapered channels as well as parallel channels, and you'll see how rich this type of design can be. Once stitched, we'll learn to fill this melange of channels with more traditional looking designs, and then follow that up by learning to fill those channels with a completely different set of design ideas. You will see that there are endless ways to play with your ruler work border designs. Next, we'll move on to an even more complex swag design that features another melange of both tapered and parallel channels, but this design actually features tapered channels that are oriented in opposite directions. We'll complement your feather skills by learning how to fill those channels using complementary types of featherettes. From there, we'll switch gears and focus on border swag designs that feature curved cross-hatching. You'll see just how easy it is to create complex curved cross-hatching designs that also feature both tapered and parallel channels, and we'll throw in some melon shapes for added interest. You'll learn a set of fill designs that will totally rock your world, and then I'll teach you another set of fill designs that will take you to the moon. After that, we'll learn how to create swag border designs that feature partial curved cross-hatching, and we'll learn two different fill designs that will both look great. We'll finish off with yet another swag design with partial curved cross hatching, and we'll fill that one in with some elegant feather work. In the last chapter, we'll talk about how to alter the proportions of a given arc swag design to custom fit a space on a given quilt, and then we'll begin to explore how to use the skills we learned in creating arc swag border designs to create more complex types of ruler work designs. You'll see that arced swag border design work is really the essence or the basis of a great deal of complex ruler work designs that spring from any ruler work framework. So what are we waiting for? Let's get to the machine and get started. Now I'm going to be using my PTD 12 arc ruler for all the demos today, but honestly, any medium to long arc ruler with a subtle curve is going to work great, and it should have 1/4 inch lines etched into it for registration marks. See you back at your sewing machine.